YouTube. This is Dave with Lost Farms Homestead. We're out on the property again this morning. It is cold. It's very cold this morning. When I got up, I could see my breath. I can't really see it so much anymore right now, but it was pretty cold this morning when I got up. But it's definitely freezing out here, and I got like, see, I don't know if you can see the it's frozen. Yeah, it's cold. So I got a bunch of farm fence this morning. I picked it up last night, but I'm out here this morning and I have the farm fence. Picked up 300-foot rolls and a bunch of posts, T-posts. I got it planned out pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to stretch 200 feet across the front and finish out the front. And then we're going to go 50 feet back on either side. And then we're going to stop right there with the farm fence, and then we're going to continue it with barbed wire after that. So, but we're trying to get the front of it finished off. You know, we got the ranchers across the way cut their cows loose, so we got cows on the property now, and they're kind of tearing up the place a bit. It's kind of a pain, but it's not too bad. So out here this morning, I got the coffee going. You can probably hear it. So I got the coffee going. Got the black rifle. I'm gonna be doing the just black again this morning. So, and I actually got pastries this morning, so that's gonna be delicious. But whoa, there's that ice. Oh. He's trying to move around on me. Stay. All right, well, hang around, and whenever the guys get up out of the RV, we're gonna get everything packed up and get ready to go. So I'm gonna get some coffee and get to it. Stick around. Alright, so we're out here at the fence line right here. You can see the fence line going down this direction. This is the 600 feet that we've installed up to this point. So what we're doing right now is we're going to attach some fence to this post right here and run it down this way. And we're going to go about 50 feet down and then stop it. And then later we're going to come back and run barbed wire the rest of the way and go all the way around the side, down the back of the property, and the other side, come back. And then once we get finished with this, we're going to go to the other end and we're going to put in another post just like this post here. We're going to put in another one just like this down on the other end, and then continue this fence line all the way out to it, and then go back towards the back of the property an additional 50 feet that way. So that's the plan right now. We got to stake this out. We're going to run a string line this direction and come off of this at a 90. So I got to triangulate here and run it at a 90 straight back. And we're going to have to lop off some of this right here to make room for it, because the tree's obstructing the way right there. So we're going to have to do a little bit of trimming on that and get it cleaned up, and then run our line through here, and we'll see how far back it goes for 50 feet, and then we'll pull the fence and get it strung out. So keep watching. Alright, so we got this part in right now. You can see here, we got it stapled off right here to the fence, to this post right here, and we ran it down the 50 feet all the way down that way. So if we come out like this, you'll see it goes back the 50 feet to there. And once we come back, we're gonna attach to that with barbed wire, and we're going to run 3 rows of barbed wire all the way back to the back corner, and then that way and around to the other side. So right now we're going to pack it up and head down to the other end, and we're going to get that post in the ground down there and then fill that area. So just keep watching. Alright, so we're on this corner right now. This is the marker. So that's the marker that's on here. This is the neighbor's corner. He's 30 feet off and that way, and 30 feet back that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to project this straight across, and then we're going to go 30 feet off of the road and then 30 feet back into the property, and then that's where we're going to place the railroad tie post for the corner. So I've got one that I dropped here last year on the, if you remember the first video we did where we put the gate in and we put that post in down on that end. When we did that, I brought all the material out here, and it should still be here. We put it behind here so it wouldn't get lost or stolen. Yeah, here we go. See? So, yep. So that's the material we placed back here last year when we did the other one. So we're gonna locate the spot where we're gonna dig the hole, and then we'll get that hole going, get that all set up, and then we'll come back and get the railroad ties and the corner pieces. And I've already cut the 45s onto the ends, so it'll just roll right up to it. But we're not gonna do the rebar like we did last time. It seemed like a good idea, but when we actually did it, it didn't work out very well. It was kind of a pain. And when the drill died, and then we couldn't get the rebar to go all the way through, and then we ended up having trouble bending it, and it was just a freaking nightmare. So it sounded really good in my head, but when we actually did it, it didn't work out that well. So I'm just gonna use nails and put some nails into it to hold it all in there. So, but whew, winded. Good Lord, it's cold, the air's thin. So we're gonna locate this corner and start that hole dig in, and then we'll get that post in the ground and start stretching. So stick around, we're gonna get on it. and we are done with the fence across the front. So this took us about, we started about 9:30, 10. It's about 1:30 right now, so about 4 hours. Took us about 4 hours to get this finished. So this is the post right here that we put in, and we extended it down that way. You can see right there for a ways, and then this here, and then it goes right there. We had to cut this whole thing out right here. It was right in the way. And then down here there was some other stuff in the way along here also, but we got most of that cleared out. So this is the front right here, and it's got a little bit of a jog right there. I'm not sure what happened there, but I think something hit our string line maybe. But it goes to the inside, not the outside, so I think we're okay. But that, and it continues and back. So, and then we did the 50-foot return on the other side. So sorry about the wind. We did the 50-foot return on the other side, on the over by the gate. So yeah, we got it all the way finished, and we're gonna go get something to eat. I'm gonna get some water, and since it's still semi-early, I think we're gonna try and get some additional bags up on the wall at the Earthbag house. So yeah, so we're gonna get something to eat, and then we'll get on it. So keep watching. Thanks. So since we got the fence done so quickly and have some time to spare, I didn't feel like driving home this afternoon and be late getting home tonight. So rather than making that trip and dealing with all of that, I figured we'll just work out here on this house for a little bit, see how many bags we can get up on the walls, and just make the drive comfortably in the morning and not have to worry about when we're getting back into town. Just makes it easier that way. So we're gonna see how many rows we can get up here. Maybe we can get some of those lintels. Yeah. Sorry. Get some of those lintels up over the windows in here. That'd be real good. So we're going to get on it and see what we can get done before it gets dark, and then we'll leave out in the morning. So stick around, see what we're doing. Thanks. so we are finished for the night. We're packing it up. We didn't get as high as I would have liked to have gotten. I wanted to see one of those lintels on the window, but I really thought that once we started filling these little gaps right here, that it would go faster because we're just filling those little spots. But I don't know, perhaps I'm just expecting more than what we're able to do in short time. But we got this one piled up pretty good right here. I think I got like maybe one row left on that one, and then once I get this up to it here, I think I'll be able to put that lintel on there and then start over the top, and then this one will go over that, and then just work our way down the line. So, but I had hoped to get more done, but it's getting late and we're tired after all that fence today. And well, one other thing that we did do here, because I was putting up the bags while they were filling them, so they were a little ways ahead of me. So we got a bunch of bags here that are filled, so the next time we come out, we'll be able to just grab them and start throwing them up there. And then I think there's still some over on the far side over there too. So we got some that are already pre-bagged and ready to go. So the next time we come out, we'll be able to just grab them and throw them in there. But here, let me show you what we're looking at here. Oh, hey, also the cottonwood. We had a cottonwood out here. It was a nice tree. It was very tall, probably about 12, 13 feet tall. And the elk just ate it. They just like snapped it right off and ate it. And we thought it was dead, but it's coming back. So pretty happy about that. But anyways, so this is how it looks right now. It's kind of dark out a little bit, or getting there. So, but we're getting higher on that one side. It's coming together real good. And here, let's look at that bottle wall. This is a really good, here, sunset on the bottle wall. How awesome is that? Right? You got all that light coming through there. That's going to be really nice when it's done. So anyways, so we're going to close it down and pack it in for the night and get something to eat and go to sleep so we can get up and get home in the morning. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned next week. We're going to come back and do some more bags. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.